In 2009, a horse that was bought for less than $10,000 won the Kentucky Derby in one of the greatest underdog stories in sports. The story starts in 2007 with this guy, David Cody. He decides to purchase a small, undersized horse named Mind That Bird when he was just 1 year old. It only cost him $9,500. For context, most Derby horses cost anywhere from $200,000 to a couple $1,000,000. But he wasn't from a known bloodline, so it was kind of a gamble if he'd be good or not. Cody was a Canadian horse trainer and ended up racing Mind That Bird in the Canadian circuit. And he thought it would be a huge project, but the horse won 4 of his first 6 races. He was later named Canadian champion for 2-year-old male horses in 2008. That's when Cody sells Mind That Bird to Mark Allen. See, Allen needed one of his horses to make the Kentucky Derby, and his number one option didn't qualify. But to qualify for the Kentucky Derby in 2009 is a little different than it is today. Back then, it was the top 20 most earning horses made the cut. And that's the whole reason Allen bought Mind That Bird. Because he won the Canadian Championship, he won just enough money to be the last horse eligible in the Kentucky Derby. And he was literally the last horse in. No one took him seriously. He also had the worst odds on the slate at 50-1, which is probably fair because he rode in a horse trailer for 1,200 miles from New Mexico to Kentucky, where some teams literally private jet their horse. However, his jockey was a former Derby winner, Calvin Borel, who had won 2 years prior. When the race started, they were dead last, like everyone expected. But then on the last turn, something incredible happened. Mind That Bird goes from last place to first place and doesn't just win. He has the largest margin of victory in decades. If you would have bet $100 on him, it would have paid out $5,000. What's wild is the horse that cost $9,500 won millions in one of the most extraordinary underdog stories in sports.